Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DDT Football Podcast. Streaming live on YouTube on the Pro Tech Sports Network and on the DDT Football YouTube channel. So, week one, I don't know how to put it into words, but it was funny. But at the same time, it was depressing as well for some, fan bases. But without further ado, let's recap week one. Let's start with the Ravens and the Ravens' convincing win over the Texans. Tone, go first.
Who didn't expect this? The heck? Bruh, the Texans are rebuilding. They're supposed to get spanked. This is supposed to happen. They got humbly spanked, and this is supposed to happen.
You didn't expect to... Were you impressed by their defense?
Oh, the Texans defense or the Ravens?
Let's start with the Texans defense. We already knew what the Ravens defense was.
It was them. They're them. They're a problem. I like how D'Amico Ryans schemed it up, even though, Lamar still did his thing. It's Lamar. It's Lamar. I can't get so mad.
I'll keep it a beat. Lamar didn't play well this game. He did not play well. He didn't play that well. He didn't play well this game. He looked rusty. He was getting too jittery in the pocket. It was bad that his
wasn't sharp. He wasn't sharp at all.
His offensive lineman got hurt with Ronnie Stanley and Linderbaum
again.
Hurt. Yeah, and it's unfortunate J.K. Dobbins tore his Achilles. This will not be the first Achilles injury we'll be talking about during this show. But it sucks that Dobbins is going to be out for the year. But knowing the Ravens, they got Justice Hill, they got Gus the Bus, they still got Zay. They'll be fine in the run game. Zay Flowers was cooking. He was cooking his first game. He was cooking. But I need to see the Ravens get Odell more involved in the game. 2 catches is not substantial for Odell. Even though they won, Odell needs to be more involved because 2 catches is not going to work.
Odell.
So it was a good win by the Ravens, but too close. Offense looked a little sluggish. Go ahead, Dave.
But Zay is him.
Yeah, Zay is him. Go ahead, Dave.
All right, so there's no secret. We all predicted this, correct?
Yes, we did.
We all predicted the Ravens would beat the Texans because let's not lie. Let's not lie. It's the Texans. The Texans are terrible. The Texans are trash. Their defense, the defense is them. The defense is good. They had Lamar Jackson looking very uncomfortable. But again, it's Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is not him. I hate to say that because I actually like Lamar Jackson. I like the potential he has, but Lamar Jackson is not him. And I'm going to keep saying it until he proves me wrong. Until he proves me wrong, then I'm going to keep saying it. Lamar Jackson, as much as I want to say he's him, he's not him. He's just not. He's very inconsistent. He looks very uncomfortable in the pocket. That is not something you pay your quarterback all this money for. You pay him to go out there and win football games, which he did, but he looked very uncomfortable. If it was any other team other than the Texans, they probably would have lost. And they need to get, and I agree, they need to get Odell Beckham involved in the offense. Odell didn't get the ball till the second quarter, the second half?
Second half, yeah.
Yeah, only 2 catches for 37 yards. Come on, man. Y'all, if Odell isn't 100% healthy, I will understand that. But I mean, y'all bought him to Baltimore to help Lamar Jackson get more comfortable, to add another weapon to his arsenal. And Lamar Jackson need to get him the ball.
Yeah,
and that's just what it is. But the Ravens took care of business like they were supposed to. They beat a team they were clearly better than.
Yeah, Zay Flowers had 10 targets, but he caught 9 balls. So, it is what it is. All right, next up, the Battle of Ohio.
Oh my God!
Oh no. You were the only one that picked the Bengals.
Shut up! Shut up!
We
Shut up!
told you that Cleveland. We told you that Cleveland was going to win. You didn't believe us. Joe Burrow threw for 82 yards. He was no better than Lamar, but I'll give Joe Burrow a pass because he's coming off the calf injury and it was his first game of the season.
No, I don't want to hear that. Nope. He gets no pass.
Look, 82 yards is 82 yards. All right, I'll say that. But Cleveland's defense put the clamps on him. Denzel Ward, Martin Emerson, and Greg Newsome put the clamps on those three wide receivers. And they was getting after Joe Burrow, even though they only sacked him twice. But they kept hitting them and hitting them and hitting them and hitting them. And Deshaun Watson, even though he only threw for 154 yards, he managed the game. Yes, he made that ill-advised interception, but he had who was it? Amari Cooper was wide open, but he underthrew. Yeah. Outside of that, when Deshaun managed the game, if it wasn't for that damn rainstorm, it would have been worse. Cleveland would have blew them out. So we'll talk about the Commanders later. But
oh yes, we will. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Because I got a lot to say about that game.
Cleveland did enough, and they got the job done, and they beat the brakes off the Bengals. The Bengals better get their offensive line fixed ASAP because they are going to hold this team back from winning.
Well, they just cut Lyle Collins, but he's not a tackle. He's a guard. I don't know what the Cowboys were thinking. I don't know what the Cowboys were thinking of making him a tackle. Put him at guard. Y'all drafted. He went into the draft as a top 5 guard.
Guard.
Anyways, Cincinnati, this week is a must-win game, but they'll be fine. Cleveland, they're gonna be there till the end, as expected. Y'all take it away.
First of all, like I said, he gets no pass. Just like his game, he has no pass. He gets no pass from me. What kind of nonsense was that? Most of his yards passing came from Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase had like 40 some yards, and Joe Burrow had 82 yards. No, you get no pass.
He had 39 yards.
The point is, he gets no pass from me. You just got paid $275 million, and you go out there and throw for 82 yards. Joe Burrow, you're fired. I don't care about that calf injury. I don't care about that calf injury. You step on that field, you healthy. Go out there and throw for 300 yards like the Bengals want you to. But I will give Cleveland some credit. They put the clamps on him. But that's no excuse.
What you thought about Deshaun?
You go out there and perform. You go out there and perform. Okay, fine. Deshaun did what I predicted he would do. I said give him a full off season and he'll be a problem. He had a full off season and now look, he's a problem. So you know what? Fine. But Joe Burrow, I'm so disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. Very disappointed.
All right, so I'm gonna keep this simple.
Tough.
What the was that? What the was that? The Cleveland Browns like how we stepped on this. So we stepped on him. They stepped on him, and the Bengals were like, stop it. Blowout city. 3 points. That's it. I mean, there's a worse blowout we'll talk about a little later, but that's tough. 82 yards, Joe Burrow. That's tough. 3 points on the day. That's disgusting. The Bengals should be ashamed of themselves. And shout out to the Browns for putting the absolute locked up. They won't let them out. Clamps on them boys. Shout out to the Cleveland Corners for putting the absolute locked up Akon treatment on them. Stop playing with the Browns. All right?
Yeah.
And stop riding Joe Burrow's freaking jockstrap for crying out loud. Mother effer. Made me lose my fantasy game. I should smack Joe myself.
Okay. All right. Now let's talk about one of the most inexcusable losses of the week. You mean to tell me, Minnesota, you mean to tell me this?
You bastard.
You allow Baker Mayfield to run out the clock to beat you? You allow Baker Mayfield to beat you in your place? Baker Mayfield only threw for 173 yards. And you allow him to beat you?
I predicted this would happen.
I commend you. I predicted
that was going to happen.
I commend you for that one because
I said don't be surprised if Baker Mayfield come and steal week 1 from the Vikings. I said that.
Ain't that was terrible? Kirk Cousins threw for 344 yards, and they still lost. Justin Jefferson.
Yep. Sure did.
Justin Jefferson had over 100 yards receiving in the first half, and then he only had two catches in the second half. Where do you do that at? Come on. We're supposed to take the Minnesota Vikings serious, bro. We can't take them serious no more, man. And all these close games that they was winning last year, they're not winning them this year. They're not gonna win them this year. So I commend Tampa Bay, even though they was terrible offensively. They got some critical third down conversions, especially Baker running over Marvin Murphy, and then he threw that completion to Chris Godwin in the fourth quarter. I commend the Bucks. You know, no one really expected them to win this game outside of Dave, but kudos to the Bucks. I don't think they're gonna win. This may be the only bright spot of their season so far. But kudos to them.
Well, be on the lookout though, because I keep hearing these and reading these articles that Mike Evans still wants out of Tampa Bay because apparently they can't reach a deal with him or something like that. So don't be surprised if they trade him like in the next couple weeks or before the trade deadline's over.
I mean, do you blame him?
Absolutely not.
When he caught his touchdown pass, he just ran straight to the sideline. He didn't celebrate.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be in Tampa Bay, and I can't really blame him. But you know,
he got an extension. He won out.
He got let's go. He got a Super Bowl ring. He's like one of the best Tampa Bay receivers. He's one of the best receivers in Tampa Bay history. I mean, it's kind of like I guess his thing is, I did all I could for Tampa Bay. Like, now what? You know what I'm saying? Maybe he needs to change the scenery or something. I don't know. He might go to Miami. Who knows?
He need to go to Kansas City.
Who knows?
I'll say it, but let me give props to Tampa Bay's defense. Minnesota only ran the ball for 41 yards.
Hey, shout out to Jordan Addison. He was trying to cook.
Yeah, they only ran the ball for 41 yards. They shut down the Vikings in the second half, and let's be real, man. The Vikings was only 6 for 14 on third down. The Bucks was 6 for 17. So this wasn't a well-played game either. Plus, the Bucks forced 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers. 2 fumbles.
Only won by 3.
Yeah, and they only won by 3, which I don't know if they can. This is not sustainable by the Bucks, but this ain't sustainable by the Vikings either. So y'all go ahead. Go ahead, Tony.
Shout out to Jordan Addison, huh? But
first career touchdown.
Rest of the team, y'all should shame yourself. If your name ain't Jay Jettis or Jordan Addison, you should be slapped in the face. Let's move on, please.
Okay. Oh, what up? This game was ugly. The Saints and the Titans.
Oh my God!
Trash.
Both teams were trash. Both teams were terrible.
Look. Let me say this. Tannehill cost them Tannehill cost the Titans the game. You can't throw 3 interceptions, bro. You just can't. Especially in a game like this where You was holding them. The Titans defense kept them in the game. Derek Carr, yes, Derek Carr outplayed Ryan Tannehill. Derek Carr threw for 300 yards, but the Titans defense held their own against the Saints offense. Chris Olave had 112 yards receiving. This guy named Rashid Shaheed, who caught that bomb from Derek Carr in the fourth quarter, had 89 yards receiving. Our boy Slant Boy had 5 for 61. But New Orleans couldn't run the football because again you can't run it on Tennessee. But at the end of the day, Tennessee's offense lost them this game. This game was very winnable for Tennessee, and they blew it. Now, Derrick Henry had 63 yards rushing. DeAndre Hopkins had 7 catches for 65 yards on 13 targets.
When Ryan Tannehill is your quarterback, you are going to get those results. I don't care if you could be Jerry Rice, the greatest receiver in the history of football, but when Ryan Tannehill is your freaking quarterback, those are the results you're going to get. And I don't think Ryan Tannehill is a bad quarterback, but I don't think he's a good quarterback either. He is a very subpar starter. He is not a star. He's not
What did you say? What did you say about Ryan Tannehill like 2-3 years ago when he was? What did you say about Ryan Tannehill? You say
that the Titans shouldn't have paid the Titans shouldn't have paid him $118 million.
Well, we all knew that. You just said Ryan Tannehill is just there, right?
He's there. He's just there. but he's the best option they got. He's just there.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
He's over there.
If you gonna score 15 points, just play Will Levis, please. Like,
oh my God, no!
If you're not gonna get in the end zone and you're gonna kick 5 effing field goals, play Will Levis. Just suck and take for Caleb Williams because y'all suck. They suck with Ryan Tannehill. They suck with the $30 million idiot. Just go play Will Levis. Gosh, they suck.
I think he tries very, very hard though.
Man, Ryan Tannehill threw for 198 yards. That's not good enough.
Forget the yardage. He broke 3 picks. That's all we need to know. He sucks. That's it. Gosh, he's
his quarterback rating was the 28.
Disgusting. Get Ryan Tannehill off Facebook.
Let's move on.
Disgusting.
Let's move on. The Panthers and the Falcons. Okay, so I'll say this about this game, right? The Falcons are very capable enough to win this damn division. I'll say that. The Falcons are capable of winning this division. But I ain't gonna hold you, Tone. I know you part of Ritter Hive. He ain't it, bro. He ain't it, bro. I'm sorry. He threw for 115 yards. No.
My man's managing the game.
No.
Let
me no.
Don't give me that shit.
No. He literally was managing the game.
No.
He had to do nothing.
Let me explain this.
No,
let me explain this, bro. Your man was sacked 4 times. And he threw for 100. And he threw for 115 yards. He's lucky that Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson scored those damn touchdowns because outside of that, bro, they can't win with him. I'm sorry, but Kyle Pitts only had 3 targets. Drake London only had 1 target and had no catches. You can't win with him. I'm sorry. And you know what I'm about to say. If Ritter plays like this,
are you saying that you can win with Taylor Heineke?
Listen, what other options do the Falcons have? Because if Ritter can't throw, listen,
I'm not going to feed into the week 1 stuff.
Listen,
now, if he does it again next week, we can sign that.
If Ritter cannot throw for over 200 yards in the next 3 games, they better because they got to consider starting Heineke. Because you ain't winning. You're not going to win with Ritter throwing for less than 150 yards. You're just not. I don't give a damn how
that
good.
run game dominant, man.
Look, I don't care how good Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier is. Somebody's gonna make Desmond Ritter beat him throwing the football, and if he can't do that,
if they put 8 men in the box, he can't beat him throwing football. That's different.
No.
Fine. All right.
And
I agree, but they didn't do that.
As far as Bryce Young is concerned, he played like a rookie. He played like a rookie.
He'll be fine.
Like, what do you expect? What do you expect me to say? He played like a rookie. He missed DJ Chark, and
he'll be fine.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on now. No.
Bryce Young will be fine.
I expected this from him. He played like a rookie, but Ritter, he can't win no games throwing for less than 150 yards. I'm sorry. No. Y'all go ahead.
Hey, shouts out to Bijan, man. He was eating. Shout out to Algier. He was eating. But yeah, I mean, eventually the passing game has to get something going. And that's on Desmond Ritter. He has to get something going in the passing game. That's on him and Arthur Smith. They got to get something going in the passing game. Like, you can't just win games throwing 18 passes. That's not sustainable. I don't disagree. But just to say after week 1, all right, he's not it. I can't say that. It's 17 more games. Well, 16 more games left in the season. Now we get to week 4, and he's still not doing nothing in the passing game. Okay, time to start Heineke, obviously. But I'm giving him a month. All right, chill. A lot of quarterbacks struggle this week. Ask Joe Burrow, ask Mr. Tannehill, who are veterans who play like absolute ass, and go ask what's homie name? Go ask Danny Fumbles. Go ask.
We'll talk about them later.
Okay, so we'll chill on Desmond Ritter for right now. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of quarterbacks are like ass week 1.
Right. What about Bryce? What about Bryce?
Bryce will be fine. I'm not worried. He's a rookie. The completion percentage wasn't there. Okay, 38 passes, only 20 completions. Okay, what the fuck? He's a fucking rookie. Damn. Gosh.
All right, go ahead, Dave.
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about Bryce Young. He'll be fine.
All right, go ahead, Dave.
So, better team won. Better team. That's not saying much, but the better team won. Let's just call it this. Bryce Young's a rookie. He played like one. Desmond Ritter. You're not gonna win many games though for 115 yards, bro. That's just.
Don't disagree with that.
But I do agree with you. Lay off him. It's only week 1. Lay off him a little. I'm agree with you on that point. But at the same time, in the past, he didn't really put up big numbers either. So I get where Dial coming from. I get where you coming from. At the same time, like Ritter so far is just not him. I'm sorry, but the better team won. Bryce Young showed flashes of what he could be. He showed why he got chosen number 1 overall. But at the end of the day, he's a rookie. He played like one. He made rookie mistakes. I say lay off him a little bit, but again, the better team won. That should
be fine. I'm not worried.
You know what I'm saying?
Bryce will be fine.
All right. Let's talk about the Jags and the Colts. All right. So I was wrong.
Eat crow.
Yeah, I was wrong. But Anthony Richardson showed some flashes. He showed some flashes.
Yeah, he did. Anthony Richardson definitely did.
He threw for 241 yards. He looked better. He looked like the best rookie out of the 3 rookies that started. I'll say that. But this game was all about the Jags. I mean, Trevor Lawrence. He got his number 1 wide receiver. Calvin Ridley came back from his gambling suspension and was like, yeah, I'm that guy. 8 catches, 101 yards on 11 targets. Trevor Lawrence and Doug Peterson decided, yeah, we're going to get him the ball early and we're going to give him the ball often. Now, Travis Etienne had a 77 yards rushing. Look, I'm not sleeping on the Jags, but can we pump the brakes on them a little bit though? Like let's pump the brakes on the Jags. Let's pump the brakes on the Jags. They're going to be good. They will be good, but let's pump the brakes on the Jags. Like, let's see how they do against Kansas City when Kansas City has everybody playing. So, yeah, so it was a good win by the Jags. I'll say that. It's a good win by the Jags, but let's pump the brakes. They did play the Colts. They did play the Colts. Y'all go ahead.
Same coach you picked to win. I'm sorry, Dial. You have to eat some crow on this one. I'm sorry.
I ate crow. Yes.
Okay,
I
good.
ate crow. I did eat crow. But you and I are going to eat crow in the next game because we were dead wrong about that one.
Oh, that one, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's fine. I don't care. Sure. Yeah, but nonetheless, the Jags won. I'm not surprised. I was definitely surprised by one Anthony Richardson, though. That was a very impressive performance. He showed the mobility that we all saw in Florida. A little better pass than I gave credit for. Give him that. Still got a lot to work on, though. But he's a canvas that you want to mold into some clay. So let's just continue to see him progress as a passer. Continue to try to go through his progressions a little bit more quickly and continue to learn the speed of the game. But it was impressive.
Oh, yeah.
And no JT, that even makes it more impressive. And they only have 3 receivers on the roster, so it makes it more impressive. So shout out to Anthony Richardson. Great performance by him for his rookie debut. But the Jags was a better football team. It's called what it is. And that's really what it was. Better football team won the game.
Yeah. Plus, he needs to. Anthony Richardson needs to protect himself. You know.
He'll definitely get hurt. He get hit.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dave.
Anthony Richardson is going to be a problem. I think that was God telling me to calm down. But Anthony Richardson is going to be a problem. That man showed out for his rookie debut. I'm proud of the brother. But the Jags are the Jags. They went to the playoffs and won a playoff game last season for a reason. They are a great football team. And they got better. You know, the Jags were the better football team. They're the more complete football team, but give Anthony Richardson some time to develop. He gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem. But Trevor Lawrence did his thing against an inferior opponent. So shout out to the Jags. Hey.
All right. Now let's get to the beatdown in Pittsburgh.
Can I go first? Can I please go first? Go first. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith because I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him trashing Dallas fans. Let me tell you something, Stephen A. bitch. Let me tell you something, Stephen A. bitch. Stop talking about Dallas when your team keep getting their ass beat by Mr. Irrelevant himself. Shut the fuck up about. Oh, congratulations, y'all beat Saquon Barkley. Well, guess what? Y'all got bodied by Mr. Irrelevant. Go f yourself. 35-7 in your own house, and you got the nerve to talk. Oh my God. Let me calm down. Let's go over the stats, shall we? Since everybody let's go over the stats about Pittsburgh. All right, let's go over the stats, okay? First of all, Kenny Pickett threw for 232 yards. Your defense did all right, got 2 picks. All right, cool. Whatever. You couldn't get a running game going. All right. Your leading receiver had 64 yards. Y'all got body. Shut the fuck up. Y'all got bodied by the Niners. Okay. Mr. Irrelevant whooped y'all ass. Mr. Irrelevant whooped y'all ass. And not only he whooped y'all ass in y'all own house. So, Stephen A. Smith and all of the Pittsburgh fans that got something to say about Dallas, go fuck yourself.
Okay,
I'm not done. I'm not done.
Okay.
I'm not done. Y'all couldn't. Okay. You know what? Y'all got. Okay. I heard some way that Pittsburgh got better, right? Got better. They got healthier and all that. So if y'all got healthier, how the hell did Christian McCaffrey run for damn near 200 yards on y'all?
y'all couldn't stop the run for nothing. I thought y'all got better. How'd y'all get better? Y'all got better on paper, but I mean, hell, Brock Purdy ran for 20 yards on y'all on just 3 carries. Christian McCaffrey just ran all over y'all by himself. You couldn't stop Brandon Ayuk. Deebo Samuel could have went off if he wanted to. The only person y'all really held in check for was George Kittle. So again, Stephen A. Smith, go f yourself. Worry about your Steelers getting bodied. And someone tag his name so he can actually hear me say that. So he can actually go back and watch this again.
Okay.
Okay.
The Niners physically, thoroughly punked the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Demasculated the Steelers. Call it what it is. They feel like less of men based off of that.
He got emasculated. Oh God!
The defense
Not
undressed.
No, oh my God! We'll talk to Tina got emasculated later.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about them later. But the Niners thoroughly beat the brakes off the Steelers. I think isn't this Mike Tomlin's worst home loss as a Steelers coach?
It was a body party at their own house, and they weren't invited. That's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, the Niners.
Man, my man using the Sierra references. That's funny.
Listen,
what you talking about?
Listen, Fred Warner set the tone on that hit on Najee Harris. He set the tone. He set the tone, and the Steelers the Steelers got beat on the line of scrimmage on both sides of the football. Even though T.J. Watt had 3 sacks and 2 forced fumbles, fumble recovery, he looks like he about to take his crown back as the defensive player of the year. But outside of him, they got beat. Soundly.
Beat.
They got bitch. They got bitch. So my Super Bowl pick is still intact. You know, yeah. My Super Bowl pick it looks like the best damn team in the league. So on both sides of the football. So yeah, the Niners ain't no joke. And Pittsburgh found out the hard way, unfortunately. Go ahead.
The Niners are them.
Yeah.
That is all.
All right.
I apologize for looking so stupid. Steelers guy mastered on TV.
Yeah, I look stupid too.
The Steelers are gonna whoop their ass. No.
I didn't say all of that. I just
all right, chill.
All right. Let's talk about the Commanders game. All right, let's
I talked the game enough. So I'm gonna keep this one short and brief. I'm gonna just get this over with. Look, it was ugly. It was disgusting. It was absolutely trifling. It was a dub in the National Football League. I don't give a how ugly it was. I don't give a no more. I gave a hell on Sunday. I don't give a hell no more. It was ugly, yes. But somebody got some masculine on Sunday Night Football. We won't say no goddamn names. So I don't hear nothing about nobody winning ugly because they got obliterated, okay? And Memphis, little men.
All right,
whatever.
All right, offensively, they were sloppy, extremely sloppy. Andrew Wiley was getting beat by some journeyman special teamer majority of the time on the third down.
Special team.
Yes, he was getting beat by a special teamer on third down.
No, for real, no cap. He wasn't getting spanked though.
Sam Howard threw a ill-advised interception to Xavier Collins. Even though his pass did get tipped, he still threw a pick. And he did fumble the ball that Arizona scooped for a touchdown. But outside of Arizona's defense, who actually played well, they played well. They were competitive. Offensively, they were trash.
They had one drive.
They was trash. And I'll say this: the Commanders only gave up what 9 points offensively, 3 field goals, 3 field goals. The game changed when Montez Sweat stripped Josh Dobbs. That's when the game changed. And kudos to Sam Howell for bouncing back from those turnovers. But outside of that, man, if you play like I don't care about the play calling. Everybody want to complain about the play call about Eric Bieniemy. Stop. Just stop. This is first game as the OC. Stop. Just stop. Just stop.
I wish he was more aggressive. That's the only.
He couldn't be more aggressive because damn offensive line couldn't block. All right, it's not his fault. All right, and last
he saw 3rd and 6 to end the game. You couldn't, bro, one time. Bro.
For what? It was no point. They had the game won anyway. So
if Josh Dobbs went up there and scored a touchdown drive, we'd be talking way different.
Yeah, but he didn't. So
shout out to him. That's all I'm trying to say.
Shout out to Montez Sweat.
Dog. Animal.
Shout out to Jonathan Allen. Shout out to Deron Payne.
Animal.
Shout out to Jamie Davis.
He was pretty good.
Shout out to Cam Curl.
Animal.
And shout out to E-Man. Shout out to E-Man.
He was solid. It was cool.
He should have got a pick. He should have got that pick.
Should have been a pick.
He should have got a pick. But offensively, I would like to see Terry more involved. He only had
5 targets, not enough.
4 targets.
4.
4
definitely not enough.
Yeah, 4 targets. He should be more involved. I kind of agree with I kind of agree with everybody. Cole Turner should be a starting tight end. I'm sorry. Yeah, he should be a starting tight end now. Yeah, Terry should get more targets, and then Gibby should be just a 3rd down back. Because no, AG should be called AG.
Nah. He'll deserve his nickname be changed until he starts fumbling the damn football.
Okay, AG needs to stop fumbling the football, and he should just be strictly a 3rd down back. Rodriguez and B-Rob should be the primary ball carriers. Outside of that, they're 1-0, but they still got room for improvement. That's all.
I got one thing to say about this game. One more thing. I want to shout out Louis T for this specifically. We got a lack of explosion on damn running back. My running backs are slow. Slow as a damn snail. And don't give me Antonio Gibson's 4.35 speed. When the hell do we even see it? Damn it. It's slow.
Okay, how about the offensive line open up some goddamn holes for these running backs?
I agree with that too.
So
you
how
see
about
Brees
that?
Hall? You see Brees Hall out there?
Yeah, Brees Hall hit almost a 90-yard run because his offensive line was actually blocking.
Had an alley.
Yeah, he had an alley. There were no damn alleys
line
with
is
the Commanders' offensive line. I don't want to hear
that.
that. So,
you can agree we do lack speed right.
No, they have the speed. It's on the offensive line to open some goddamn holes. That's it.
I don't see no full breeze on that running back. But no.
Open some damn running holes and they can show off their speed. Outside of that, I don't want to hear nothing about explosive running plays. Open some holes, damn it. Pause.
Different area code.
All right, let the Cowboy fan go now.
Go ahead, Cowboy fan.
Y'all do know Colin Murray playing this game y'all lost, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Let's okay. So I'm gonna give y'all credit. Y'all defense is them. I'm not going to deny that. Montez Sweat, he's a dog. Jonathan Allen, he's a dog. The rest of those boys on that defensive line are dogs. I will give y'all all the credit in the world for the defense. However, I got to get on y'all offense. Sam Howell almost single-handedly gave away that game. He did exactly what I said he was going to do. Sam Howell right now is not him, and he proved my point that whole game. If it wasn't for the defense,
nobody would fear the Commanders. Sam Howell should have had at least 4 or 5 interceptions. I saw at least 4 or 5 interceptions that got dropped. Like at least three different interceptions that got dropped. He should have had 5.
Dobbs should have had 4.
That's fine. I never
too.
said Josh Dobbs was him. I think Josh Dobbs is garbage. I think he's trash.
He's
a backup.
But again, I give y'all credit. Y'all won the game. Cool. Y'all won the game. Cool. But I'm not going to ignore the fact y'all beat Josh Dobbs. Y'all beat Josh Dobbs. I'm not gonna brag about beating Josh Dobbs. I'm not saying y'all.
I didn't brag about this.
I'm not saying y'all. I'm saying these Commander fans on my timeline on Facebook, like, bro, y'all beat Josh Dobbs. That's his 6th team in 7 years. He's a journeyman for a reason. That is nothing to brag about. And I gotta call out one of my Facebook friends saying, well, y'all beat Josh Dobbs. He was with Tennessee. Okay, no one bragged about it. No one bragged about beating Josh Dobbs. Josh Dobbs is trash. He's garbage. Now, and I will say the rest bailed y'all out on their potential game-winning drive because y'all should have got called for holding, pass interference, face mask, all that stuff that did not get called. So y'all got bailed out on that. But that's not saying that they want to win the game because, again, Josh Dobbs is trash. Josh Dobbs had ample opportunity at the end of that game to win that game, and he did not. Some of that is him. Some of that is y'all defense. But it's more him because he had a lot of he left a lot of plays on the field just being Josh Dobbs. He's trash. He's garbage. I know y'all were going to win that game. I didn't think y'all would win it in that fashion, but I will give the Arizona Cardinals defense some credit because they made that offense work. They made them work. Now, when you put that defense and offense together, the Arizona Cardinals could potentially be a problem. But I don't trust Kyler Murray as far as I can throw him, but I know he would have won that game if he was playing. I know for a fact he would have won that game if he was playing, y'all. But the Commanders won the game. Congratulations. Y'all did what y'all supposed to do. Y'all be the team y'all supposed to beat. Good job. Congratulations. I give y'all credit. I like y'all defense. Y'all defense is the only thing I fear right now. I fear the defense. Sam Howell, I don't fear Sam Howell. That man should have had 5 goddamn picks. I'm not scared of Sam Howell. So again, let's stop overhyping Sam Howell. The boy should have had 5 picks. He almost single-handedly gave away that game.
I'm sorry,
please and thank you. I rest my case.
All right, let's move on. All right, the Raiders and the Broncos.
Jesus Christ!
Why did Denver lose this game?
They're stupid.
Russell Wilson didn't have enough body parties.
First of all,
bro, Future still hit his wife, bro. That's why they lost, bro.
No.
I'm sorry,
Russ was actually not that bad in this game.
I'm just kidding, bro.
I know you was kidding, but he wasn't that bad in this game. He actually
was actually solid. He was solid.
He actually started to look like himself. Sean Payton, why the fuck did you go for an onside kick in the open possession of the game? Why'd you do that? Give the ball to Jimmy.
Jimmy doing anything, bro.
Give the ball to Jimmy G and let him drive down the field. Give the ball to Jimmy G and let him drive down the field. Jimmy G only threw for 200 yards. They contained Josh Jacobs, but you could only muster 16 points. 16 points?
They kind of kept Tay Adams in check, too.
Yeah, he only had 66 yards receiving. But
all 6 catches.
Yeah, and you let Jacoby Myers beat you a little bit? Really?
He had himself a day. Jacoby Myers had himself a day.
9 catches for 81 yards? Jacoby Myers?
Yeah, himself a day. Yeah, what you call a ball game.
Listen, I understand the completion. Russell Wilson was 27 of 34. But you only threw for 177 yards, bro. Push the ball down the field.
My man was like, West Coast short and efficient. You know what I'm saying? My man, I'm trying to get Russell fast, bro. I'm just playing, bro. What's going on, bro? My
Hit the
freeze,
block
bro.
and sell drugs. I'm gonna tell you how. Take the Sprite and take the codeine, then I pull me up a cut.
The future's still here this way. But while Dio is frozen, I'll give you a quick one.
Dang, that man, this
Garoppolo
loss
just
got Dio
managed the game.
froze. Good Lord.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Game managing Hall of Famer and Jimmy Garoppolo, because what the heck he is. He's the ultimate game manager. Devontae Adams, whatever. Pastor Tane did his thing on him, though. Josh Jacobs was contained for the most part. But, like Dio said, Sean Payton's wild play calling and wild decision making cost him this game. And Jimmy Garoppolo did turn the ball over, they still lost. So, the Broncos, who gives a crap, and the Raiders, they got some nice receiving duo in one Jacoby Myers and Tay Adams. That is all.
Yeah, lightning knocked us out. But I'm back. All right, next up.
I didn't even get to say my piece.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Russell Wilson is just on the downward end of his career. I'm sorry. This is not the Russell Wilson I'm used to seeing. So forgive me if I'm not giving him a lot of credit for not turning the ball over. It's just you complete 27 passes for only 177 yards. I'm sorry. That's just not great. And on top of that, you let Jimmy Garoppolo outplay you. You can blame it on the play calling. You can blame it on everything else. But the fact still remains, you let Jimmy Garoppolo outplay you. Jimmy Garoppolo, out of all people, who got beat out by Mr. Irrelevant, that got him kicked out of San Francisco. You lost your job to Mr. Irrelevant, and your first game back as a starter, you beat Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, you all be ashamed of yourself letting Jimmy Garoppolo outplay you like that. You got Sean Payton, arguably one of the greatest coaches of football today. You got a more than capable defense of taking you to the championship, and you let Jimmy Garoppolo outplay you. Let that sizzle your spirit real quick. You let Jimmy Garoppolo beat you. Not only that, Jimmy Garoppolo beat you, and you have Sean Payton. You all be ashamed of yourself. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done.
All right. Next up. I guess ownership was passed down from Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love because the Green Bay Packers poetically waxed the Chicago Bears. Yeah. Jordan Love actually looked pretty good. I can't even lie. He looked pretty good. And Aaron Jones, before he got hurt, he was cooking him. And then the Chicago Bears. Can we judge Justin Fields based off his offensive line? Or can we just judge Justin Fields based off his throwing? Because he only threw for 216 yards. And 5 yards. It's time for Justin Fields to take that next step, and he played terrible. He was terrible. Chicago better fix this shit quick. If not, Justin Fields is going to get killed. And he ain't going to make it to year 10. But kudos to the Packers. They beat a team that they were better than. And we were all dead wrong about this game. All dead wrong about this game.
I thought Jordan Love would come out here and lay an egg, and that boy did the complete opposite.
You learned something, man. And Justin Fields, bro, better passes than that. Yeah, all this little dinking and dunking conservative throwing.
Yeah, man, that digging and dunking is not good.
I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna need the offensive line to hold up too. I got to dig in them too. The offensive line sucks. But I'm gonna need the coordinator to kind of call some boots, get the ball in his hands a little quicker, RPOs, things of that nature. There's a whole offensive dud from the best, and Packers were dominant. That's tough. What the heck is wrong with that?
God telling him to calm all that crap down. The Lord's coming down talking to him.
All right. Next up. Gino. Gino and the Seahawks got their actions hooked by the LA Rams.
That's tough.
Geno Smith only threw for
112 yards.
Pathetic. Seattle went up 13-7 at the end. At the end of the first quarter, going into the second. They got outscored 23-0 for the remainder of the game. The league caught up to Geno. Geno has been terrible since after Thanksgiving. He's been terrible. And you allow the Rams, and I don't trust the Seahawks also because their defense is trash. I don't want to hear nothing about Devin Witherspoon and Jamal Adams not playing because Matt Stafford did not get sacked. You allow Tutu Atwell and some dude named Puka to get over 100 yards receiving. Get the Seahawks out of my face, man. They ain't winning no damn Super Bowl. They're not even on the 49ers level. Get out of here. Y'all go ahead.
That was pathetic. That was a bad performance, but it's only week 1.
That don't mean a damn thing to me.
Week one. I don't evaluate teams after week 4. That's why I see who the real teams are, who not the real team. So, but pathetic performance by the Seahawks. The Seahawks were trash. They're absolutely trash. Geno was absolutely goodness awful. And shout out to the Rams, man. Shout out to that rookie receiver, though. He got an ear though. He was fancy. He was eating though.
For God's sake.
I'm playing.
They won a game without Cooper Kupp.
Look. Shout out to the Rams. But I'm going to quickly need my glass of Cooper Kupp immediately. Because he can't sustain this shit. We're going to leave it like that. I don't think they can sustain this foolishness. We need our glass of Cooper Kupp immediately. So shout out to them for winning, though.
Yeah, but shout out to Sean McVay for out-coaching Pete Carroll.
Sean McVay showed why he's a genius. Shout out to Sean McVay.
Go ahead, Dave.
That is all.
Come on, Tony. You guys sing it with me. Geno. Oh no. Geno. Oh no. Geno, my man, Geno Bambino. Come on, brother.
Bambino.
Come on, man. You got paid the bag, man, and you go out there and fuck like that. 112 yards for the whole game?
My man. My man played worse than a dry Geno steak in Philadelphia.
Hey, Geno.
Bro, he threw the same amount of yards as Desmond Ritter.
He threw less yards than Desmond Ritter.
Yes, the same amount of yards, but less than Desmond Ritter.
Look, if I'm DK Metcalf, I'm running for the hills. I'm doing everything I can to get traded, cut. I don't care. Cut me, trade me. I'm not gonna win a. If I'm DK Metcalf, I'm not gonna win a Super Bowl with Geno. Oh no! Behind center. I'm not gonna win a Super Bowl with Geno Smith. If I'm DK Metcalf, I'm running for the fucking hills. I don't care. Call my agent. Do whatever you got to do to get the hell out of Seattle. Period. Because Geno Smith is not the answer. Yes, he won y'all a few games. Yes, he won y'all a few games last year. Yeah, he had y'all thinking, oh, okay, he may have turned his career around. No! This man got outscored 23-0 in his house.
Yeah.
In front of the 12th man.
Yeah.
One of the arguably the loudest crowd in football. And you get outscored 23-0. Yeah. That's tough. But shout out to the Rams. You know what I'm saying? You held Matt Stafford without a touchdown pass. Y'all still lost.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Matt Stafford didn't have Cooper Kupp. Still lost. That's tough.
All right. Next up. Looks like the Eagles are playing tougher competition, didn't they?
Oh my! Here we go. You know what? I'm not doing this shit.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? First of all, Jalen Hurts was terrible in this game. He was terrible.
Horrible.
Yes.
Horrible.
He was terrible in this game. Why is Kenneth Gainwell getting more carries than DeAndre Swift? Doesn't make no sense. Doesn't make any sense.
How did Hunter Henry drop a wide open 4th down pass? Somebody explain that to me. Hunter Henry was cooking the whole game, and when the game was on the line, when it was time for the nitty gritty, he was right there. He's had to make one catch, just one on 4th down, and you drop it. You were wide open. Nobody was in front of you. Nobody was around you. Catch the ball, get the 1st down, possibly a touchdown, win the game. Simple. Is it? Not really. Clearly, you dropped it. And I don't want to hear the rain. I don't want to hear it was wet. I don't want to hear the ball was. I don't want to hear that shit. Was the ball wet when Darius Slay caught that interception and ran 70 yards for a touchdown? Was it wet then? Was the ball wet when Darius Slay caught that interception and ran for a touchdown? Was it? Was it not? I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure. Was the ball wet when he caught that ball in the end zone for a touchdown? When Hunter Henry caught the ball in the end zone for a touchdown? Was the ball wet then? I'm quite sure it was. So the Patriots have one job. Hold on to the damn ball. Hold on to the damn ball. Jalen Hurts surely couldn't hold on to the ball. He fumbled the ball with like a few minutes left in the game.
Shit, Zeke fumbled.
Zeke fumbled too. But we're not talking about Zeke right now. We're not talking about Zeke. I'm glad Zeke's gone. Fumbling is what got Zeke kicked out of Dallas, but that's none of my business. All the Patriots had to do was hold on to the damn ball. Philly gave them too many chances to win this game in the end.
You're right. But
way too many chances.
But Philly, they did it to themselves because offensively they had no rhythm.
Philly took their foot off the gas in the first half.
They took their foot off the gas the whole game. The whole game. But I give credit to the Patriots because Belichick decided we're going to blitz Jalen Hurts and we're not going to make him comfortable in the pocket. And the Eagles only ran Eagles ran for 97 yards, but at the same time, bro, DeAndre Swift should be the main back, and Rashad Penny should be active. Kenneth Gainwell should not be your primary running back. He should not. Because you're doing the disservice to Rashad Penny and DeAndre Swift. Come on, bro. What is we doing?
I'm just like, it's ridiculous. Like a lot of these losses Sunday came because teams were given opportunities to come back and win the game at the last minute and couldn't do it. They could not capitalize on the other team's mistakes.
And the next game we're going to talk about is all about poor coaching. The next game we're going to talk about is poor coaching. So
but this game was not poor coaching. It was bad execution by the players. Period.
You got a point.
Period. You are wide open on 4th down and you drop the ball. Dude, seriously? You had one job to beat Philly. Jalen Hurts. Oh, Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in football. Your best quarterback in football fumbled the ball with a few minutes left in the game, and damn, they gave the game away.
Yeah,
they only won because the Patriots could not capitalize.
New England's defense is pretty good, but Jalen Hurts was not good, man.
Hurts was not good.
Go ahead, Tone.
Jalen Hurts was not good. Kenneth Gainwell should not be their primary running back. Stupid.
Jalen Hurts.
AJ still AJ. Devontae still Devontae. Whatever. McCorkle Jones. Shout out to you, McCorkle.
And Dallas Goedert should get more targets.
Yeah, Dallas Goedert is not more targets. Hunter Henry, you gotta catch that. And Kendrick Bourne. Is Kendrick Bourne no more receiver?
Hell no, man. Juju's the number one receiver on that team.
I'm just saying, like he looked like he looked like one. Jude, like you know what I'm saying, the nigga with one knee. I'm talking about. All right, I'm stop trolling. But nonetheless, the Eagles did deserve to win this game, but they got away with one. I mean, surviving advance, I guess. Who really give them? Who gives them?
All right. Next up.
Jay Herbo lost.
Yeah. Jay Herbo got outplayed by Tua.
Heck of a ball game.
And the Chargers. Let me ask you a question. Was it a bright idea to play man-to-man coverage against Tyreek Hill?
No.
Because Tyreek Hill had 11 catches for 215 yards. 215 yards receiving. You allow Tyreek Hill, the fastest receiver on God's green earth, to go for 215 yards. And I had my doubts about the Dolphins offensive line, but Tua didn't get touched the whole game. I didn't hear Khalil Mack or Joey Bosa's name. Did y'all?
Nope.
Hell no.
Tua threw for 468 yards passing, and 215 yards came from Tyreek Hill. And I'm sorry, but I got to say this now. I know everybody loves Justin Jefferson. I know everybody loves Devontae Adams. I know everybody loves Stephon Diggs. I know everybody loves Jamar Chase.
Mm-hmm.
Reek the best receiver in the league, man. Reek's the best receiver in the league because he's the fastest person. He's the fastest guy in the league that can run routes. He's unguardable. You can't double team him because if you double team him, he can still beat the double team with his speed. You can't triple team him because you got Waddle on the other side. And by the way, Jalen Waddle had 78 yards receiving. So it's pick your poison when you play the Dolphins. It's pick your poison when you play the Dolphins. But you can't allow one guy to beat you receiving. But and Jay Herbo, 228 yards passing, bro. With Keenan Allen, with Mike Williams, with Austin Eckler. And everybody wants to put Justin Herbert as a top 5 quarterback. That eventually, bro, he has to start winning big games.
And who's his offensive coordinator again, Dio? I'm gonna ask you this again. Who is Justin Herbert's offensive coordinator? Who calls the plays?
His initials is KM.
No, say his name, Dio. What's his name? What did I tell you was gonna happen?
Kellen Moore.
They're going to lose this game because of
Kellen Moore.
Thank you. And what is Kellen Moore?
He's the offensive coordinator.
And who was he offensive coordinator for last year?
Your Dallas Cowboys.
And what did the Dallas Cowboys do with him at the helm? What did they do?
They underachieved.
They underachieved. That is a very good word. Thank you for proving my point. I have nothing to say. You pretty much answered all my questions. I have nothing to say.
Even though the Chargers ran for 234 yards?
I don't give a damn. Okay. The point is they did not get their playmakers the ball enough to win the game. The offensive coordinator is supposed to help the offense succeed, mainly the quarterback. Did the quarterback succeed? No, he did not. Why? Because Kellen Moore is not a good offensive coordinator. How he even has a job is very just astounding to me because his play calling is so fucking predictable. I'm not even Tony Romo and I can predict all his play calling.
Hey, go ahead. Yeah. You go, Tom, go ahead, man.
I'm not disappointed about Justin Herbert. I'm not disappointed about their offense. I'm disappointed in these daggone pass rushers. Where we got at? It was an APBL for all of you niggas. Where were you niggas at when Tua trying to put up 500 yards and put a muzzle up there behind? Where the hell we got at, bro? Joey Bosa, you are one of the highest paid defensive players in the game. Where was your antennas at? Khalil Mack, you probably return of the Mack. Ooh, yeah. Where was your antennas at? Where was your antennas? When Tua was putting a muzzle up your ass. Where was he at? Where were y'all niggas at? JC Jack. Secondary. Where was y'all antennas at? Where? Asante Samuel Jr. Where were y'all niggas at? Derwin James. Where were you at, bro?
Didn't Asante Samuel Jr. get hurt?
He got hurt. But Derwin James played, all right? Where was his antennas? Where was his antennas? Where were these fools at?
Oh, we gotta talk about JC Jackson real quick.
No, JC Burnt Chicken Jackson?
Why the hell?
Burnt Toast? The fuck is that? I'm sorry.
Why? What was your reason of pushing Jalen? What was your reason for that pass interference before halftime? What was your reason?
An idiot.
That's just stupid. We should have gave you the Mrs. Fields moment of the week for that, but we're not. But we're saving that for the team that's coming up. You know what, Tom? Let's give him the floor.
Oh, it's my turn? Is it Cowboy Corner?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna hit this shit.
No, you know what? I'm not even gonna brag.
Go. Just go.
I'm gonna just address what I've been hearing so far since Sunday. Okay. It's the Giants. It was raining. It was Daniel Jones.
I don't care.
Saquon Barkley was the best player on the team. I've been hearing it all. Y'all didn't beat a good team. Y'all supposed to beat the Giants. I'll be hearing that. I've been hearing that since Sunday. Today's Tuesday. I've heard it all since Sunday. So let me go down the list one by one. Okay. Number one. Last I checked, did the Giants make the playoffs last year?
Yes.
Did they win the playoff?
Unfortunately, yes.
Did they win the playoff game?
Yes.
Unfortunately, yes.
Absolutely, they sure did. So last I checked, Dallas beat a playoff team that won a playoff game last year. Did they not? Yes, they did. Okay. So that's number one. Number two, it was raining very bad. It was raining. The ball was slippery. Okay. Did that stop Stephon Gilmore from picking the ball off? Did that stop CeeDee Lamb from getting 77 yards on 4 catches? Did that stop Brandon Cooks for getting a catch on 4th down? I'm just asking. Did that stop Dallas? No, it did not. They still put up a 40 burger on the Giants. It's Daniel Jones. Last I checked, y'all said Daniel Jones got better. Y'all said Daniel Jones ain't the same Daniel Jones. Threw a pick 6.
If I said Daniel Jones got weapons now.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't. What weapons? I didn't see him. I didn't see him. What weapons? Please remind me. What weapons did I see? Only person I saw getting utilized a little bit was Darren Waller, and that was barely. I don't know. Was y'all watching the same game I was watching? Because what I saw Darius Slayton get taken out of the game. I saw Isaiah Hodgins get a nice little slant route, but then got the ball stripped from Trayvon Diggs. I saw Stephon Gilmore put the clamps on whoever was in front of him. I saw Daniel Jones get demasculated on national TV at least a good 7-8 times. I saw the clamps get put on Saquon Barkley, arguably the best running back in NFC East. I saw a Giant defense get just handled, murdered. First 48. I saw Tony Pollard run for at least 2-3 touchdowns? No, 2 touchdowns, one by Kevontae Turpin. I'm just trying to understand why when Dallas wins, they were supposed to beat them. I'm just trying to understand. Okay, so the last time the Giants were a playoff team. Whether we think they suck or not, they were a playoff team last year. And we whooped they ass in they own house. Dak Prescott didn't have a very impressive game. Okay, neither did Josh Allen. Josh Allen threw 3 picks, but nobody said nothing about that. Nobody saying nothing about that. Jalen Hurts, damn, they gave the game away to New England, but nobody's talking about that. They talking about Dak Prescott this, Dak Prescott that, Dak Prescott this, Dak Prescott that. Last I checked, the Giants defense didn't even touch Dak Prescott. Didn't even touch him. His jersey was damn near clean by the time the game was over. So let's just stop this hating, okay? The Giants lost. Giants fans, shut up. You lost. Y'all lost. Y'all are not the team y'all thought y'all were. To the Eagles saying the same thing. Your precious MVP, damn, they gave the ball away. Damn, they gave the game away because he couldn't hold on to the ball.
Oh, it was good.
Commander fans, y'all beat Josh Dobbs. Shut up. Y'all beat Josh Dobbs. I'm not giving y'all a cookie for beating Josh Dobbs. Okay? Daniel Jones is a better quarterback than Josh Dobbs. So shut up. Please and thank you. Like, Dallas won. Okay? Give them their credit. That defense is legit. That defense is nasty. They proved what I've been saying since last year. I do not fear Daniel Jones. I do not fear Daniel Jones. I damn sure don't fear Saquon Barkley. I don't even fear Darren Waller. I don't. And Kadarius Toney, bruh, stop it. Kadarius Toney out here trolling Giants fans. Bro, stop it. Bro, stop it. You dropped at least 3-4 passes in your opening game. Shut up. Stop talking. Okay? Kadarius Butterfinger Toney. Shut up. That's not cool. You talking about the Giants, but you dropping passes left and right in Kansas City. Stop it.
He dropping the bag, really.
Hell yeah. Stop it. You know, look, it was a good win all around. They did good on offense, defense, and special teams. All Dak had to do was manage the game. And he did that. So y'all can say Dak had a bad game. Okay, so what? Dak didn't turn the ball over, did he? Absolutely not. He kept the ball out of the defense's hands.
Good job. I'm proud of him. About time.
Am I a Dak fan? No. But I'm a defend him because that's my quarterback. I'm a ride with him. I have no choice. He's my quarterback. I have no choice but to ride with him. And when Eagles fans and all this other stuff come for him, I'm like, bro, come on now. Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, y'all just a bunch of haters, bro. Like, y'all will be praising Jalen Hurts if he did the same thing. Like, shut up. Like, y'all a bunch of haters. And Stephen A. Smith, I don't even know why you talking about Dallas. Your team just got bodied. Shut up. Your team could even score 2 touchdowns. Shut up. Stop talking. Dallas won. Dallas arguably has the most complete team as of right now. They have arguably the best defense right now. Right now. I'm going to say as of right now, we have the best defense in football right now. And until somebody proves me otherwise.
Before you go, Dio. Okay,
hold on. Oh, and shout out to, and what's your boy's name? Oh, I forget his name. What? JC, TC, whatever his name is.
You talking the Eagle fan?
No, the one that wants to shut me up or something like that.
RODGERS.
Yeah, shout out to him. He said worry about Dallas. I ain't worried. Dallas won the 11th. Dak won his 11th straight game against the Giants. So you can tell him I said I'm far from worried, buddy. Worry about your team because y'all could barely beat Josh Dobbs. Worry about that.
So I mean, I'm gonna give the Cowboys their credit. They went in there. The first possession, the Giants ran down their pro. They said we had enough of this bull jive. We're gonna stop y'all ass. They blocked that field goal. It was all she wrote. It's like Brian Daboll had no counterpunch to the punch that was smacked to the Cowboys smacking the shit out of them on national TV in the first quarter. My man had no answer. He had no counterpunch. He had no adjustments. He had nothing. But shout out to the Cowboys for when you give us special teams touchdowns, good, we're going to bust your ass. When you get pick sixes, good, we're going to bust your ass. When you can't do nothing offensively for 60 whole damn minutes, good, we're going to bust your ass. So shout out to the Cowboys. Good job. But I'm going to dig in the fucking Giants. Because you know what? The Giants were horrible. They were disgusting. They were absolutely awful. Freaking awful. Daniel Jones is trash. I don't want to hear nothing but a Danny Dimes these nuts. Daniel turnover. Who calls ass? A walkie turnover. It's a walkie turn waiting to happen. He's the accident waiting to happen. They told on first take. That's what the accident waiting to happen is. It ain't the Dallas Cowboys no more. It's Daniel Jones. That's what it is. Saquon Barkley? Bro, come on, dog. What's up with that, bro? You are the Giants' offense. And what did the Cowboys do? They took you away. They just took you away. They said, that's it. Daniel beat me. And they have an evident problem. They don't have a number one wide receiver. Jalen Hyatt ain't there yet. Darius Slayton's hands are made out of stone. He can't catch claps in a whorehouse. He can't catch COVID in a hospital. He can't catch nothing. He can't catch water if it hit in his face. He can't catch nothing. Darren Waller, where was your antennas at, buddy? Where was your antennas at, man? What? You were in the game. We saw 12. We saw you, bro. You're only 83. We're at 12 now. I saw 12 in there, and 12 ain't do nothing. It's like 12 don't do nothing when the 187 happened. But none of my business. No offense, Dave. No offense.
None taken.
Okay. I told you outside of you. And
None taken.
Okay.
None taken.
But the Giants were emasculated on national television. They were obliterated. You know what? We're gonna go as far as say this. We had a saying last year when we was doing a pod, not on YouTube. We're sending teams to the shadow room. I'm officially sending the Giants to the shadow room right now, personally. Go in the box and don't come out until you win a fucking game. Because y'all's pitiful. That was pitiful. A shutout? You got shut out at home? On national TV, bro. Not the fact you lost, bro. You got shut out. The Cowboys put their cleats in y'all daggone chest and y'all just died. Y'all just sat there and just bled to death. The Giants are freaking pathetic. Get them the fuck out of my face.
It happens, bro.
Mrs. Fields team of the year. Forget the week. Year. I don't care if y'all go 16-1. Eat this. Pitiful.
All right.
Dumbass Giants.
All right, man.
Bums.
All right. So, how many times has Dak Prescott beaten the New York Giants now?
11.
11.
All right. It's 11 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Were we all surprised that the Cowboys beat the Giants?
Evidently, a lot of people were surprised.
Well, the people who were surprised about that are fucking stupid and do not know a lot about football.
I wasn't surprised the Cowboys won. I was probably the way they won.
Listen, the Giants' offensive line is terrible. Terrible. Everybody said Andrew Thomas was an all-pro last year. And yet Michael Parsons, Danny Pennies, that's right. And yet Michael Parsons, Diggy Zua, Dorrance Armstrong, Dante Fowler. Let me name the people who had a sack, all right?
Micah Parsons.
Wait. Osa Odigizua had 2 sacks. Dorrance Armstrong had 2 sacks. Micah Parsons had 1 sack. What's your boy name? D-Law, DeMarcus Lawrence, 1 sack. Chauncey Golston, 1 sack.
That's 7 of them things.
That's 7. And we're not even counting how many times Daniel Jones got hit. Dante Fowler hit him twice. DeMarcus Lawrence hit him once, which was his sack. Chauncey Golston, 1 sack, 1 time, which was his sack. Micah Parsons hit his ass twice. DeRon Bland hit him once. By the way, DeRon Bland, the pick 6, that was not a pick 6. That was a fumble, but he scored anyway. But that's besides the point.
That's what I thought, because I thought Saquon
he made a football move. He made
That's
a
what I
football
thought.
move.
But they gave him a pick 6. So
Anyways, whatever. Trayvon Diggs forced two fumbles. 2 fumbles. The Cowboys forced 5 forced fumbles. 5 forced fumbles.
That's stupid. That's just stupid.
5 forced fumbles.
That's some madness.
But here's what I love about this defense. What I love about this defense is this. And I've been saying this since Dan Quinn became defensive coordinator. I said this defense is going to turn into something into something to be reckoned with for years to come, as long as Dan Quinn is their coordinator. They picked up Stephon Gilmore. I immediately knew we were going to be top 3 defense in football.
All right,
because hold on, because you already know Trayvon Diggs is going to take one side of the field away. Okay, cool. When they had Anthony Brown, we're going to attack the other side of the field. Guess what?
Anthony Brown ain't there no more. You gonna throw it to Stephon Gilmore? Be my guest. And Daniel Jones tried him, and what happened? Pick that Jane off.
Well, I'll say this. Daniel Jones made a dumb decision for running out of the pocket and trying to throw it. He should have threw the ball out of bounds instead of inbounds in play. But that's Daniel Jones.
They got away with unnecessary roughness, but that's just me.
Yeah, whatever. But that's besides the point. Look, is the Cowboys a top 5 defense?
Yes, absolutely.
Listen, yes, they are. They're a top 5 defense. I don't think they're better than the 49ers. I don't think they're better than the team that we're about to talk about. And, yeah, they're top 5. But I saw 2 defenses that were clearly better than the Cowboys based off the competition. And speaking of the competition.
Derek was good, bro.
Daniel Jones. That's funny. All right. Now, let's talk
that song now.
All right. Now, let's talk about the game last night.
JETS. Season's over.
Right. Hey, let's give a moment of silence for your boy Aaron Rodgers.
Not a moment of silence.
Let's get a moment of silence for Aaron freaking Rodgers. That bad man.
The bad man's career is over.
Look,
that was a bad move.
look, dog.
Stupid. You stupid, bro.
Listen.
Oh my gosh.
Listen. I feel sick for Aaron Rodgers. I feel sick for him. I feel sick for every Jet fan all across America.
That's sad as hell. I ain't gonna.
It was sad as hell. He tore his Achilles in 4 plays into his first drive as the Jets starting quarterback.
Completely tore up. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and now they're relying on Zach Wilson to hold it down.
Oh, this gonna be fun week 2.
However,
it's gonna be fun.
However, everybody who's quitting on the Jets and saying they're not a Super Bowl contender, look, I got them in the AFC Championship game. I don't think they're gonna get there now without Rodgers, but they can at least get to the playoffs. If they can just do these 4 things. Just do these 4 things. This is all I'm asking for the Jets to do, these 4 things. All right? And Zach Wilson, I'm talking to you, Zach. I'm talking to you, Zach Wilson. This is what you need to do.
Zach.
This is what you need to do. Very funny, Hassan. Very funny.
If Zach Wilson is him, then why'd they bring Aaron Rodgers? If Zach Wilson is him, why would they bring Aaron Rodgers?
Listen, let me get to my 4 points. Number 1, you give the ball to Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook.
Hell yeah.
Give the ball to Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook. Let those two run the rock. Because the Jets damn near ran for 172 yards last night on the Buffalo defense. They ran for 172 yards. Breece Hall, give him a couple more weeks. He gonna get that speed back. But he looked very good yesterday. And Dalvin Cook, he gonna find his legs. So you give your 2-headed monster running backs the ball. That's 1 and 2. Number 2, find a way to get Garrett Wilson the football. Find a way to get Garrett Wilson the football. That TD pass that he caught last night, even though Zach Wilson threw a terrible lob pass, he saved him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's number 2. Mm-hmm. Number 3. Mm-hmm. Don't turn the football over. A punt is not a bad thing. A punt is not a bad thing. And most importantly, and this is why I still got faith in the Jets to make a run in the playoffs. That Jets defense will get after your quarterback. They will stop the run. They will make things uncomfortable. They made Josh Allen look foolish yesterday. They made Josh Allen look bad.
And nobody's talking about it.
Everybody's talking about it. They're saying Josh Allen is a turnover machine.
Yes, sir.
They said, I agree. They said that Josh Allen is a turnover machine. He has the most turnovers since he first came in the league. Okay, that's fine. But what people need to understand is this. The Jets defense matches up well with Josh Allen because they got the pass rushers and they got the corners. Yes, Diggs had his yards. Yes, he had over 100 yards yesterday. Yes, he cooked Sauce Gardner, and yes, he cooked DJ Reed. He did that. Well, we give Diggs his props.
That was one quad 100-yard game.
But at the same time, Josh Allen threw 3 picks yesterday, and he fumbled the ball. He had 4 turnovers yesterday. And the Jets were the reason why. They sacked him 5 times. I would not count out the Jets because of their defense and because they got Breece Hall, Dalvin Cook, and Garrett Wilson. Just find a way to get Garrett Wilson the football. Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook tote that rock. Zach Wilson, don't force no stupid turnovers, and let the Jets defense A, bring you home, or B, keep it close so you can close the game. If the Jets can do that for another 16 weeks, they can make the playoffs. I don't know about winning the division, but they can make the playoffs. But and the special team, Xavier Gibson with the 63-yard punt return for the game-winning touchdown. Boom. Nice job. Nice job, special teams. But not concerned about Buffalo. They'll be fine. But the Jets, do not count out the Jets. Do not write off the Jets. I don't give a damn if the Cowboys are damn near double-digit favorites against the Jets this weekend. The Jets are going to find a way to keep it close because I don't see Dak moving the ball up and down the field on that Jets defense. I just don't.
Really?
No.
I don't either.
No.
Josh had more turnovers than Josh Dobbs.
Okay, who gives a damn? Anyways, the Jets are going to keep it close against the Cowboys. The Cowboys defense is going to have their way with the Jets offense. Offensive line. Everybody knows that. But the Jets defense is not going to get pushed over by the Dallas offense. They just not.
I think they are.
I don't see CeeDee Lamb cooking Sauce Gardner or DJ Reed. I don't see Brandon Cooks doing that either. And I don't see Tony Pollard running the football on that Jets defense. I just don't. The Jets defense are going to keep it competitive. They ain't going out like that. They're not going out like that. So y'all go ahead.
Hey. First of all, before we even talk about that, whatever, before we talk about that game, look. Talk to the Jets, man. Huge win without Aaron Rodgers. It sucks that he's out for the year.
Yeah.
I wish Zach Wilson nothing but the best. I think it'd be tough for him. Maybe some tough moments for him.
I think mentally he's gotten better.
Yeah,
mentally,
I think he's gotten better. He got to put on the field. He has to put the product on the field. And going to lean on that run game. Lean on Breece Hall. Lean on Dalvin Cook. Lean on Michael Carter on third down as a pass catcher. You got to get Garrett Wilson the football. I don't care if it's a slant. I don't care if it's a
got to give him the football.
I don't care if it's a comeback. I don't care if you just say, all right, bro, I'm going to throw this man a 9 route and just throw it up to him. I don't care. Get Garrett Wilson the football. Certified dog, okay? Dog. As for the Bills, disappointing. WTF performance was that Josh Allen should be ashamed of himself. Stop turning the ball over so damn much. You are a top 5 quarterback in this game. Stop turning the ball over like you are some mid-ass starter. Stop that. You know better now. Just cut that out. Like the one you threw the deep. Bro, where are you throwing that at? Dude,
But you got to admit the Jets defense matches up well with this offense.
The Jets are the cheat code of Josh Allen. He plays like crap every time they play the Jets. He might have one good game versus New York in his whole career. One. If that. The Jets are the cheat code to Josh Allen. He plays the Jets every week. He'll be a top 25 quarterback. So none of my business. But yeah, as for the matchup with the Cowboys, very briefly, I think this game is going to be a lot closer than you've been given credit for. I think wherever the spread, I think the Jets are going to cover it. Zach Wilson will struggle. I'm going to call it what it is. We're not going to bull crap and act like Zach Wilson going to go for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns.
He's not.
It's not happening. It's not happening. But if Zach can manage the game, it's 3rd and 8, bro. You got to get the first down. I don't care how you get it. I don't care you get it with your arm or get it with your legs. You got to get it. And don't make critical mistakes. This game going to be a close game. If he plays a clean game, it's going to be a close game. Because the Jets defense is nothing to play with. And the Jets run game's a problem. They have a lunch pail. Run game, defense. They can take it anywhere. So the Cowboys have a tough time with the Jets, man. The Cowboys should be favored. The Cowboys should win the game. I'm not saying they should. Don't sleep on the Jets even without Aaron Rodgers. All Zach Wilson has to do is not make mistakes. The game will be competitive. That's it. That's all. Would I be surprised if the Jets go into Jerry World and win this game?
No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Am I picking it? No, I'm not an idiot. I'm not picking it.
I'll pick the Jets to cover.
I'll pick the Jets to cover.
I'll pick the Jets to cover.
They'll cover the spread. Jets cover spread. Cowboys win the game.
Go ahead, Mr. Cowboy. I know you want to say something about the Jets. Go ahead.
I'm not going to say nothing negative about the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, stop trying to follow in Brett Favre's footsteps. You are not Brett Favre. Okay?
Oh, you see Aaron Rodgers going to Minnesota? No.
Shit. What?
He's staying with the Jets, bro.
No doubt. But I do believe he will make one last attempt to beat the Packers by playing with Minnesota, just like Brett Favre did. I'm willing to bank on that. He'll be with the Jets for a couple of years, but before this is all said and done, before he calls it a career, he gonna play with the Minnesota Vikings. I'm betting on that.
He's not playing with the Vikings.
Okay. He gonna sign a 1-year deal with the Vikings. He may not play. He may get hurt again. Who knows? But he gonna sign that down the line with the Minnesota Vikings. But we'll get to that when that happens. But Josh Allen played like trash. Straight trash. And people have the gall, the audacity to, you know what, I'm not even gonna say it because y'all gonna call me crazy, but it is what it is. The Jets defense ball. They ball. I picked the Bills to win.
No,
they ball.
You picked the Jets.
But I would not have been surprised if the Bills won that game because I like Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen. But Stephon Diggs had the quietest 100-yard game I've ever seen. The quietest 100-yard game I've ever seen. Stephon Diggs low-key cooked that defense. I'm just saying. Low-key cooked that defense. If Josh Allen taking care of the ball, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation. We'd be talking a lot different. But Zach Wilson didn't do much either. I mean, what did he do? He didn't really do too much. I mean, from what I saw, Dallas defense can handle him just as easily as they did Daniel Jones. But I disagree with both of y'all. I think Dallas will move that ball pretty damn easy on that Jets defense. I ain't gonna say they're gonna cook them, but I say they're gonna move that ball pretty damn easy. And I say that because Stephon Diggs is better than CeeDee Lamb. We know that. I know that. I'll take Stephon Diggs over CeeDee Lamb any day of the week. But Dallas has too many weapons. Bills don't have a lot of weapons. Dallas has way more weapons than the Bills. CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Jake Jefferson, even though he pissed me off Sunday, dropping on fucking passes. Tony Pollard, and I can go on it. Keontae Turpin, they got to account for all that. They got to account for all these people.
Okay.
And I don't think they had the secondary to do that.
All right, let me ask you this question then.
Mm-hmm.
Your offensive line is pretty old.
Mm-hmm.
I know Tyler Smith didn't play.
Mm-hmm.
I know Tyron Smith is old. Zach Lawrence is old. Terrence still, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're going to hold up against that Jets front? Because that Jets front, it rotates. It's like clockwork. They got dogs on their D-line.
Okay, so Dallas is D-line, but that's...
okay, the Jets and the Cowboys got dominant D-lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what's your point?
Am I going to say Dak's going to have a clean jersey when it's all said and done? No, I don't. I think Dak will get sacked a good couple times. But do I think that they're not going to be able to keep up with all the weapons that Dak has in his arsenal? No, I don't. If you can't get to Dak, Dak will pick you up. Dak will pick that secondary apart. He will pick that secondary apart because, again, that secondary has to account for CeeDee Lamb. They have to account for Brandon Cooks, who can take the top off a defense anytime he wants to. Keontae Turpin, Tony Pollard, Jake Ferguson.
I understand, but you're not beating the Jets deep. You're just not. Josh Allen tried twice and he got burned. You're not beating the Jets deep.
But I'm not saying that they're going to get cooked deep, but I'm saying you have to account for that because Brandon Cooks at 30 years of age still has the speed to do so.
We get what you're saying, but at the same time, the Jets defense is not going to allow you to beat them deep. And they got fast linebackers.
Trying to throw it.
And they got fast linebackers. So I don't know how long Dak is going to be in that pocket, but the Jets are not going to allow CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks and Michael Gallup to beat him. They're just not. So good luck trying to throw against Sauce and Reed because those two corners, they're on the same level as Diggs and Gilmore. So,
we're gonna see. It's gonna be a dogfight. I'm not saying Dallas gonna win this game easily. It's gonna be a dogfight. The Jets didn't heard enough of them being a laughingstock in the NFL. They ready to smash somebody in the mouth. It's gonna be a dogfight.
Yeah. So,
but Dallas has way more weapons than Buffalo does. I'm sorry. So it'll be a lot harder.
We understand Dallas has more weapons than Buffalo, but the Jets defense is still like that.
We gonna see, and I'm not disagreeing, but it's gonna be a good game. But Dallas will expose some weaknesses in that secondary. I'm waiting for it.
All right, let's wrap the show up. It's basically midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday night football. Kirk and the Vikes are traveling to Philly to play the Eagles. The Eagles are a touchdown favorite. I'm picking the Eagles. The Vikings have no chance in this game. They just don't. And it's going to be the same result like what happened last year. Jalen Hurts is going to run all over him. Then he's going to throw the ball to A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. And the Vikings ain't going to have no answer. Even though I do believe Justin Jefferson will cook Darius Slay this year. It's not going to be like what happened last year. But the Eagles still win.
Vikings are going 0-2. That's it. Move on, please.
Yeah.
Vikings go 0-2. Philly goes 2-0.
All right.
They just can't stop Jalen Hurts in that offense. That's just.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be in Atlanta on Friday, so y'all two hold it down. I'll get the podcast. I'll record the podcast. So hold it down for me. I'll send you my picks for week 2, especially for my upset and locks of the week. But that will do it for this podcast. Subscribe to the subscribe to the YouTube channel on the Pro Tech Sports Network. Subscribe to the DDT Football Podcast on YouTube channel, and also subscribe to it on podcast on Spotify. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button to get the notification of when we're going to start recording and whatnot. But until then,
before we close, this breaking news. I talked to Tone about this the other day. I'm actually going to start a YouTube channel called Cowboy Corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start working on that. I'm gonna get that together. And Tone, I'm gonna need your help with that. So that's gonna be on the way pretty soon. But be on the lookout for that. That's it.
All right. Well, thank y'all for watching and listening. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Get your pets cut and neutered. And may your neighbors respect you, trouble neglect you, heaven protect you. Well, hold up. Let me get it right. May your neighbors respect you, trouble neglect you, angels protect you, and heaven accept you.
Oh, my mama.
Stupid.